Hello, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Jason Caldwell from Grace County High School. We're going to give you a quick run through on what to expect when you get here. This is the building we'll pull up to. It's at the football stadium. To my right, your left will be the latrine. So as soon as your bus pulls up, you'll probably want to have a formation, let them go to the bathroom. After that comes the double blue doors here behind me, and that's where we report into. Okay, you just came through the double blue doors, you report in here and sign in, and if you hadn't paid yet, you paid in, and you'll also be introduced to your escort at this time in this room here. About 20 minutes before your start time, we need you in this room right here. About 20 minutes before your start time. Okay, once you come into the check-in station, this will be your first stop. Your team will come in here, and they'll get a briefing in here from our battalion commander. She will go over probably a sand table in here, or it's going to be on the map, on the board. She's going to go over from start to finish what your team is required to do. It's at that point you can ask questions. You'll be in here about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes before you start, you'll go into the next room. Follow me there. Okay, this room right here is the ready room. Here you'll get a photo taken against this wall. We'll take every team's photo, and you can make any last minute changes you need to make at that time. About 1 minute before your start time, you're going to exit that door right there and grab the rope to pull the LMTV. Okay, once you leave the ready room, your team will come out here as quick as possible. Time has not started yet. They will grab the rope. There'll be an LMTV parked here from the National Guard. They'll be pointed that way. And on the whistle, they start pulling. There are really no penalties here. If someone slips and falls, the vehicle stops. That's going to cost you time. On the command go, they pull. And when the front wheel crosses a designated spot down at the bottom, a whistle will blow, and they drop the rope and move to box number 1. Okay, go. When your vehicle crosses, the front wheel crosses this line right here, a whistle will blow. When the whistle blows, they drop the rope and they run through the gate to box number 1. Whistle blows. Okay, once they get to box number 1, they'll stop. When all 10 members are in the box, the vehicle pull time stops. Okay, you have 5 minutes to get ready for the run. You can change shoes at this time if you want to. You can substitute runners. On the command go, there'll be 3 stopwatches. One for the first male, one for the first female, and one for the last person coming in. It's going to be the runner's responsibility to start the stopwatch. It's going to be their responsibility to stop them. There was no interference anywhere, no disagreements. So on the command go, your runners will start all 3 stopwatches, and they will stop them when they get back. They take off. Okay, the JV junior varsity teams will run 1 lap. The varsity teams will run 2 laps. That's 1.2 miles or 0.6 miles, depending on what team they're on. The first male comes in, he will find his stopwatch, he will stop it, and he will give us his stopwatch, and that will be his time. The first female comes in, she finds her stopwatch, she says stop, and she gives us that time. The last person that comes in with a team, somewhere in the pack of everyone, they're going to do the same thing. They got to find that 3rd stopwatch and stop. They will be on a table. They got to find it and stop it, and we average all 3 times together, and best time wins. We will recognize the fastest male for the day and fastest female for the day for the varsity teams. Okay. This is the tire move station, station number 2. I'm sorry, station number 3. Watch what they do. They're basically going to move the small tire to the front and hop through them, and we'll show you what the end result looks like. Okay, go. You will roll the tire to the front of the 6 tires total. All 10 members must go with the tire. They lay it down. Then all 10 members must run through the tires. No penalties here as far as falling goes. If you fall, you fall. As soon as the 10th person is finished, they pick the next tire up and do the same thing until the small tire, the first tire, is back in the front. Okay, once they complete the tractor tire move, they're going to move to the car tire move. It's simply like Fort Knox a couple years ago. It's simply going to pick the tires up one at a time or two at a time, or your studs can carry 4 at a time. It doesn't matter. There's 20 tires there. They have to carry them about 200 yards around a cone and back across country. Then they're done with the tire move portion. From there, they move to the box. When the last person gets in the box, their time stops for a tire move. And then they move to the one rope bridge. Okay, they're now at the one rope bridge site. They have 5 minutes to prepare for the one rope bridge. Inside that 5 minutes, substitute. Put your Swiss seats on, but you cannot put any knots in the rope. At the end of the 5 minutes, command go. The rope goes up. We don't require any certain knots. We don't require 2 people on the rope. If you want to put 4 people on the rope, you'll put 6 on the rope. Go ahead. If that rope falls, we're going to penalize you inside the dead zone. But if you can get 6 across at the same time, by all means, go for it. When the near side goes across, he or she takes a rope with them. When they get in the box on the far side, the last person gets in the box and all their equipment's in the box, the time will stop. We're not requiring knots to be taken out. So as soon as you get into the box on the far side with all your equipment, that's rope, all D-rings, and Swiss seats are in the box and personnel, the time will stop. Okay, once they come off the one rope bridge, next is the obstacle course. They will start the obstacle course here in the box. They have 5 minutes to prepare, substitute, drink water, whatever you need to do. And on the command go, you'll begin the obstacle course by going through the woods, a couple of small obstacles in there, ankle biter type obstacles. And they're going to exit the woods over here and start the obstacle course itself. Okay, for our obstacle course, once you clear an obstacle, the entire team needs to clear the obstacle before you move on to the next obstacle. The first real obstacle you're going to face is a 6-foot wall. Go ahead, go. 6-foot wall. Again, 2 at a time over the wall.
I don't know. Why are you guys doing this?
Assistance is authorized. You can help each other cross the wall as need be. When you're over the wall, you wait for the rest of the team members before you. Okay, once they come off the walls, we're putting another obstacle in right now as we speak. It's going to be some sort of climbing wall. The next will be a low crawl through the sand pit. Go ahead. If you knock the rope off, you need to put the rope back on. That's going to cost you time to do that. No penalty. You just got to stop what you're doing and put the rope back up. Okay. Okay, once all 10 members come through the low crawl, they now go to the 2 rope climb. 1 person on each side can climb. Only penalty is you have to touch the top and you have to come down hand over hand, not just slide down the rope. Go ahead. This is about 12 to 14 feet tall. They wait there until all 10 members have tried. If someone can't make an obstacle, it's a 1-minute penalty. Okay, once all 10 have come off the rope, next are these tires. They got to go in the tire, touch the ground, and come back out. Go ahead. And to the next tire. Then he's going to hold tight here until all 10 members have passed through the tires. Okay, this is the balance beam. It's kind of crooked. No one's allowed to hold it for you. It's going to twist on you like that. You just have to figure out where that is and move out. Only 2 people on this board at one time.
Give me a wig.
Okay, once all 10 have come off the balance beam, this is the high 5. This is the beginning of the high 5. They climb the tire wall, touch this the yellow tape, come across the tires, touch this tape here, and then you can go through any tire you want to. Recommend the big one though. Okay, go. Touch tape. You can touch tape.
Start.
You cannot touch the ground at any point. He's going to go straight to the rope. He's got to pull himself across the rope to the tires. You cannot touch the ground on the tires at any one point. He's going to get on a cargo net and go up and over. Maintain 3 points of contact once you go down the other side. And when he's done, he's going to wait on his teammates to come across. Okay, let's cook that. Okay. Good. Okay, he fell right here. That's plus 530. That means 5 minutes and 30 seconds added to his time. If he falls here, it's plus 4 minutes. We have times for each location. This is 3.5 minutes. The other side of the green tape is 3 minutes. If you fall off the tire, that first tire is plus 230, plus 2, plus 130, plus 1. You get over, nothing's added to you. Okay, ready. Okay, once you come off the high five, we got the pull-up bar. The pull-up bar is right there in the grass. We're on a low budget here, so we don't have a pull-up bar mounted in the sky, but we can make it work. All 10 members have to complete, 8 members have to complete or attempt to complete a pull-up until 20 total have been completed for varsity and 10 for junior varsity. Okay, go. We hold the bar up. Team captain determines who's going to be your person holding it up. That's 1. She moves out of the way. Next person goes. That's 2. That's 3. And you continue doing that till we got 20 for varsity, 10 for junior varsity, and then you move on to the 2-rope bridge. Okay, the last portion of the obstacle course is the 2-rope bridge. There's a piece of tape, yellow tape, touch the tape, and that's where you board the 2-rope bridge. As soon as he gets to the middle, his partner's allowed. We're only allowing 2 people on at one time. When he gets to the middle, there's some tape there. He touches that tape, the next person will get on. Okay, when he touches the yellow tape, he can get down at that point. And when he's down, he moves over here to the box, and he waits for the other 9 members to. When the 10th person gets into the box, obstacle course time stops. Okay, this is the relay. So they're going to have 5 minutes to prepare for the relays. They can switch out, etc., drink water. We're going to make it 5-man teams. So it's going to be, you have to split your team up into 2 5-man teams. There's going to be things they carry. There's going to be different lanes. Water cans, rucksacks, litters, a dummy, etc. It can be in different lanes. So they're going to go down about from here to that. Go ahead and go. They're going to go from here to that pole. It's about 50 yards. The other 5 are back here waiting. And when they go down and come back, they'll drop their gear and hand it off to the next team. Then the next team goes. Then when the next team gets back, they move to the next lane. There's going to be 4 lanes total. So 5 go down, come back, hand it off. And they wait, the other 5 go down and come back. Once they complete lane 1, they move over to lane 2. Again, there's going to be 4 lanes, 50 meters each. Okay, this is the last event. This is the guide-on relay. This is the football field. You put 5 members of your team at one end of the football field, 5 at the other end. On the command go, your first runner carries the guide-on the length of the football field, and they stop at the beginning of the end zone. Do not go through the end zone, stop at the beginning of the end zone. Once they're stopped, your next team member on the other end will grab the guide-on and take off the other end. Go and bring it in. So he's coming from the other end. He's going to stop at the goal line. And now his next team member is going to run to the goal line, pick up the guide-on, and sprint the 100 yards to the other end. Once he just finished, he'll go to the box. Once all 10 members are in the box, and keep in mind the last person will carry the guide-on into the box, your guide-on time is stopped at that point. Okay, just to wrap it up. When you get here, go through the double oars. And please get here early. I'm not going to penalize a team who's here on time because the team in front of them was late. So the team that's on time will start on time, and we'll try to work the late teams in as they get here. So please try to get here early. Your tennis shoes that you want to do the run with, they need to be at the start point. We're not going to give you an additional 5 minutes or additional 5 seconds to get your tennis shoes on. When that 5 minutes is up in the box, your run time starts at that time. So be prepared for that. Your 1-rope bridge, make sure your 1-rope bridge equipment is with you, not on the bus. Again, you're going to get 5 minutes. If that 5 minutes means you go back to your bus, get your rope, that's okay, but we're not going to extend it. So be ready for that. And guide on. If you bring your guide on, you can use your guide on. If not, we have a guide on. We'll give you. It's a 2x4, but that's going to weigh you down a little bit. Again, JV varsity competitions. We will have concessions here from 10 o'clock till 2. So if you want to pre-order, we can give you a box of food to take with you. But hopefully the weather will be great. If it does get muddy and rainy, we will transition to asphalt as much as possible. But I look forward to seeing you guys.